Hello good people and welcome to Finance Skills Hub. Here we learn, we connect and we grow. There are situations where you want your worksheet names to appear dynamically in cells in your worksheet. Particularly useful when you have a lot of branches or product names taking each worksheet in your model or template. In this short video, we are going to learn how to create that link so that your worksheet names can appear in cells automatically. We use the old way and a new way. So join me in Excel and let's go through this in 5 minutes. So this is my start workbook. This is named test 33. I have only one worksheet here. So what I want is if I change the name of this worksheet, it should automatically appear in a cell here. So let's try this. Alt-HOR to rename the worksheet. I'm going to call this North. So the moment I press enter, North appears here. Okay, so that is what we want to achieve, and later when we create subsequent worksheets, the names should appear in the subsequent cells as well. Now let's learn how we did this. We are going to first use the old way, which is a combination of cell, a function, find and mid, and then after we'll learn the simpler way using one of the new text functions in Excel, TEXTAFTER. So let's do this. Main function here is cell. Okay, so what cell does is that it returns the information about the particular cell. It could be the color, content, file path. All these are options that you can choose. So for this purpose, we'll choose file name. So file name will give us the file path where we have saved the file. So that's all you need. You put the file name and then you bring a comma, and you can reference a cell in here even though it's optional. So this is going to show me where this file is saved. Now, what we are going to do is we want to extract any text after the closing square bracket. So in this string, any text that comes after the closing square bracket, okay, is the name of the worksheet. So let's test that. So if I rename this South, okay, you realize that it updates after the square bracket. So that is what we are going to use as cutoff, okay, to fetch that name. Now to make it easier, I'm going to copy this down, Ctrl D, okay, and then convert this into a value. So to give you a visual guide on what we want to achieve, we want to extract anything after here. So I'm going to mark this red. Okay, so because this is our main formula, I'm going to copy this to make it easier. So copy, and we are going to start off with mid. So equal to mid. So what mid does is that it picks a certain character or delimiter, and then you specify how many characters you need from that point. So mid, our text is this whole text. Okay, so this is the whole text. I'm going to paste that formula here. Okay, and I'll bring a comma. Now it needs a starting number. Where does it extract from? Now we want this to be dynamic, so we are going to introduce find. Okay, so what find does is that it returns the position of a character, and that character is the closing square bracket. So I'll put this here in inverted commas. Okay, then I'll bring a comma. So I'm finding this square bracket again in the text, so I'll paste that text again. Okay, now let's check the position of the square bracket. So if I highlight the whole of this and I press F9, it tells me that it's the 38th character in here. So this brings me exactly on the square bracket. So to extract from the text after the square bracket, I'll have to add +1 to this. Okay, so that's all. Now when I do this, I'm currently at S for this purpose. How many characters do I need from this point? So the number of characters can be as long as you want. So I'll put in 9,000. I don't expect any name to cover this. So this is what is going to bring the name. So when I hit enter, you see that I have South here. Okay, so let's test this. Alt-HOR. Let's come back to North. And then I have North here. So this way, if you want the name of the worksheet in the worksheet or in a cell in the worksheet, this can easily get you that anytime you change. Now let's use the new method, which is TEXTAFTER. So TEXTAFTER is one of the new text functions, so equal to TEXTAFTER. Okay, so simply that's cell function we are going to paste here. Same thinking, anything after the square bracket. Okay, so we put this here. So remember, it's after the square bracket that we are interested in. So this gives me north. Okay, so if you are using Microsoft 365, TEXTAFTER is available for you. If not, you can also use this version. Now the good thing about this formula is that if I duplicate the worksheet, so I'm going to click inside, hold Ctrl and drag to the right. Okay, dynamically it changes. So if I name this south, that way it gets updated. Third time, Alt HOR west. Okay, so very useful when you want, let's say, product names or branch names linked to cells in the worksheet. Anytime you update the worksheet names, it appears. Please practice and add it to your list of Excel tricks. If this video was helpful and you would like to receive more of these videos directly on your WhatsApp, you can send ad to this WhatsApp number. We'll add you to our broadcast list so you receive our videos directly. You can also visit our YouTube channel, Finance Skills Hub. All our old videos are here. Please subscribe for notification of new videos, or connect with us on any of these social media handles. Thank you so much for watching.